Hey guys, welcome to Galaxy Sparkles, where I turn imagination into reality. Thank you for tuning in and giving me a few minutes of your time. Leave a comment below and let me know how my craftsmanship has came along. Also like and share this video. And if you'd like to watch my progression as a one-stop shop, subscribe and let us take the journey together. Galaxy Sparkles.
Good morning, guys. It's Monday, April 21st, 2025. Gold is up over $3,400 an ounce, guys. Can you freaking believe that? Man, if Brent crude oil goes up over 75, 80 bucks, 90 bucks a barrel, guys, we are in some serious trouble. We're already in some serious trouble, especially with gold as high as it is. I mean, it's just red flags shooting everywhere, but pretty scary times. I mean, it can be. I know there's a lot of bad going on out in this old world today. But anyway, guys, we're going to move on to this little project here. This is a leftover ring split. It was a tube strand band that kind of came apart the other day as I was soldering it. So I'm going to take this piece of scrap. We're going to create the other side. We're going to marry them together. I think I'm actually going to make it round on this side today. And I got a nice little stone in there. We're going to set right in the middle of it, guys. So let's take these little two pieces and let's make this happen. I got some bezel material inside. And let's see what happens here, guys. Here we go. I'm going to use this little thing right here to bend it. I already got my wire nice and annealed. I'm just going to find my little center point here. Bend him around. Bam. Nothing to it. Just like that. See how that's going to mate up in there. We need to go. Ooh, if I could just go a little tighter. Where can I? Right here. Now then, we're going to take our little vise. Gonna get it down there as low as we can. I'm just going to take our little pliers. Gonna bend him over, get us a shank started. Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, that looks pretty cool right there, guys. That's pretty freaking amazing. I like that. With that little stone I got, that's going to look real good. All right, guys, let's go in here and get this thing wrapped around the mandrel, see what we can create here. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, I got them two shanks married together right there, and let's see if we can't get that thing nice and soldered up. Here we go. The auditorium. Oh, shit. right, guys, I'm gonna see what we ain't got right there. So y'all hang tight just a minute, and I'm gonna get this thing squared up and cleaned up. Let's see what we got. Here we go, y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we're soldering up the bezel. Nice little bezel, nice little ring, coming out real nice. All right, guys, let's solder this little ring up right quick. I got some solder balls laid in there. So once we get them melted, we'll kind of push that solder around with our torch where we need it to. Kind of pull it with the heat, not push it, but pull it with the heat. So here we go. We're starting to get some good melt on it. It's starting to melt. Get up under there real nice. Pulling that solder to the heat. I'm gonna flip this tray around and we're gonna get the other side nice and soldered, guys. So let's let that sit up just a second. Let's get him flipped around there. Let's get some on this side. Guys, we're nice and soldered up. High quality solder jobs. Should last a very long time. Here we go. Let's let that settle up and we'll quench it, clean it up, and set our stone and see y'all at the final. Here we go, y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we have completed the 2-strand band ring. We started with 1 strand already created and we just made it up a new other side. The 2nd strand, we just kind of made up and cleaned it up, and it's all nice and uniform, guys. We did a pretty good job. I've got less than an hour into this ring. I'm getting a lot better at what I'm doing here, getting a lot more craftier. And with that being said, we're going to kind of expand the business a little bit and move it into, we're going to start creating castings. I've got some casting equipment on the way. I say casting equipment, just some tools. We're going to start with sand casting and work our way up to investment casting with vacuum casting and all that in the near future. But for starters, we're going to start with sand casting and kind of just explore every option and get good at every aspect of this business and do what we do around here, guys. Turn imagination into reality. I got some big ideas in the future and we'll just see what happens. So with that being said, like I said, I got less than an hour in this thing. It turned out real nice. I grade this ring, if I had a polisher, but I don't yet, but it is on the way. I'm going to grade this ring a C+. And as soon as we can start getting some polishing going on, guys, in the next week and a half, 2 weeks, it's going to be increasing them grades. So, all right, guys, with all that being said, we're going to shut her down there for today. And like always, I'm going to leave you a huge energy ball. Huge energy ball full of energy, full of imagination, full of love, full of happiness, full of joy, and full of connectedness, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, I cast that out throughout all the multi-universes, all the multi-versions of yourself. And if you happen to see it coming, you better brace yourself because it'll change you, guys. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's go.